This is Nysha Charlene. I'm coming back to you with an update. I know the last time we spoke, I told you guys that I was going to be going back to a master's program, and I was going to tell you what the field was and surprise you guys with that information. But I actually decided to pump the brakes on that because I didn't want to end up going back to school and studying, and then end up with a degree and maybe go into a field that I wasn't comfortable being in with the vision that I now have. So, or maybe even if it wasn't as fulfilling as I thought it would be. So I decided to really take on this journey and seek out opportunities to be actually in the field and see if I like it, see if I'm comfortable, see what I can do. And it's not about what I can't do, so we only want to learn what I can do. And I'm going to share with you how my first week was. So today's Monday, it was my first day, I just got back. And it was interesting. I feel like, well, this is what I used. I had this magnifier. I showed you this before. And I'm learning that I don't exactly like this thing that much anymore. But it's still cool. Every now and then it works. Like, what I use this most for now is to read the label and the ingredients on my hair products. That works good. But, of course, guys, this is my favorite one. And I use this. And that helps a lot. One thing I will say, though, is to be in an office setting with low vision. My vision is 2200 right now. It really would help if the company was paperless, because we are great on computers. There's magnifiers, there's Zoom, there's even voiceover, text to speech. I love my computer, but when you're dealing with, especially in HR, paper applications, handwritten applications, not everyone writes legibly. So even with my CCTV, I put it in the wrong case. This is for this. But even with my CCTV, it was still kind of hard to read certain things. So that was a little challenging. But other than that, everyone at the job was nice and they were understandable. I didn't hesitate to tell people about my vision like I've done in the past. I've kept this a secret for a long time, and I think that has kind of like handicapped me in a sense, because it makes it harder for me, even when I'm out traveling, like to go and tell someone or ask someone for instructions. I'm throwing that out. You got to ask for help. So that was good. When I left, it was raining, but it wasn't as cold as it usually is. So I had an umbrella. I was fine. Figure out where you might go for lunch beforehand if you can, because that's another challenge. Like, I was really hungry, but then I didn't want to step out and just go find a place because I didn't know how long that would take. So that's another pointer. Now, I don't know how to be an intern with low vision. I just know that I'm going to learn how to do it, and I'm going to tell you everything that I discover while I'm doing it. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.
This is no big deal.
So today is day 2. It's Tuesday, and I took a different route to my internship today, mainly because the DMV area wants to charge an arm and a leg to get on the metro system. And it depends on how far you're going. So I decided to take the bus because it's much cheaper. And that made me have to exercise my ability to ask for help. But I did it. I made it there on time. Everything was great. Yesterday I told you guys that I kind of wasn't enjoying this thing too much, but I completely forgot that it has this awesome light. So I used the light today, and it did make life a little easier. My top 3 thoughts today during the internship were: 1, am I being annoying? Because I felt like every now I want to practice, asking for help and stuff, but every now and then I feel like I may be bugging someone. But what I realize is that that's actually in your head. If you ask someone for help and they smile and they give you the help and they say no problem anytime, then that means no problem anytime. So don't put your own bad thoughts into someone else's head. Like, most times they're more than happy to help you. My second thought was Tuesday is wing night, so I wanted to get up and go to Buffalo Wild Wings. And then third is it should be absolutely mandatory for people who work in offices to do yoga. I did kind of a lot of filing today, and with my vision, I felt like it was okay for me to like read the papers because I was able to use my CCTV. But when actually like sorting through the files, that was more of a challenge because the labels were a little too small, and it was, you can't exactly fit your CCTV on the file labels. So that's the problem with being an intern. You know, companies don't exactly make major adjustments to accommodate interns. But I think if I were working for the organization or the company, that they'd be much more willing to like change things. Like maybe I'll have a larger print label, and then I think everything will be completely easy. So today's a good day.
This is no big deal.
So Wednesday, day 3, and honestly, the days go by really quickly. It might be because they play music in the office, I don't know, or maybe because everyone gets along so well. But I'm having a pretty good time, and what I want to say today is probably to make sure that you're asking questions when you're in your internship. Like, it's easy to get kind of like thrown a bunch of tasks and just do them without actually learning. But if you feel like that's happening to you, then I think you should speak up and maybe ask what things are, or ask the person sitting next to you, whether it's an HR generalist or specialist, ask them what exactly they're doing. Ask them if their routine today is any different than it was yesterday. You know, if they're not volunteering that information and trying to teach you, you can always ask. They know that you're there to learn. You're an intern. So ask. And I'm looking forward to next week with the internship because I know that I'm going to be getting a little more hands-on work other than learning the paperwork and filing and stuff like that. I'll be walked through the process of bringing a new employee on board. So I'm excited about that, and I'm excited to explore more specifically the different fields under the umbrella of HR. So, oh yeah, and today's Wednesday, so I guess it's going to be my thing, you know, thinking about food specials while I'm at work. But I got Qdoba. It's half off on Wednesdays. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
This is no big deal.
Okay, today was so cold. No, but the internship is still going well. I honestly don't feel like my vision is presenting me much of a problem. So I guess the challenge of the day would probably be interactions between staff and everything, because like, for example, if you're in an HR internship like I am, you're probably working in an office with an HR team, and you know everyone that's in the office. Maybe it's a team of 3 like mine, or 4 or 5, maybe even 2. But you know where everyone sits, you know how they sound, and you probably, for the most part, know what they look like. I know what the team at my internship looks like, for the most part. But also in the HR office, you have employees from the whole company dropping in all throughout the day. So you may not remember if you met someone already, or because you don't recognize their face or their voice yet. I would say just smile and say good morning, good afternoon to everyone that comes in. And after that exchange, I bet you'll know whether or not you've met them and you know them, because they're not robots. So they're going to say something that gives you a cue, and you'll be all right. So that's good. still looking forward to next week. I want to dive into some more stuff, and I do feel like I'm going to begin to learn a lot more about the field, because even the people that I'm sitting next to, they're starting to talk more to me about what exactly is going on, and I'm just like a sponge. I'm soaking it all up. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. I didn't think about food today. I guess there are no specials on Thursday. I don't know. When I went home, it was so cold that I didn't take the normal bus that I took. I took the first bus that came, which was the S9, and it still goes to the stop I need to go to, but I was a little disoriented, and I found my way, unfortunately without asking anyone, so I didn't practice asking for help, but somehow I just got off the stop, and I walked, and I just got there. I don't know how it happened. Thank you, Jesus. But that was good. I don't have anything else to say today. Go be great.
This is no big.
Alright, y'all, it's Friday. I'm doing this video real quick. It's morning time. I didn't leave yet. I'm gonna be on my way out. It's about 8. Wait, what's that? 8:02. Okay, so I have to leave out really soon, and I'm doing this video now because I don't plan to come straight home from work. I'm gonna go out and have a little fun after, and so what I'll do is for Friday I'll just type something and let you know how that one goes. Go have a good weekend. Thank you guys for even watching this, and I hope that whatever your future endeavors are work out just great for you.
No. Bring the beat back.